Let me show you exactly what happens when an AI receptionist picks up your phone at 9 p.m. on a Saturday while you're finishing the last job of the week. The customer calls, the AI answers in under 3 seconds. Professional, natural, completely on brand. It greets the customer by your company name. It asks what service they need. The customer explains they have a landscaping job and they need someone out by next week, and they want to know if you're available. The AI asks for their address, gets their availability, confirms the details, and books them directly into your calendar for a site visit on Tuesday morning. You wake up Sunday with a confirmed appointment that you never had to lift a finger for. That customer never went to voicemail. They never hung up and called your competitor. They got a professional, responsive experience at 9 p.m. on a Saturday, and they're now on your calendar. And here's why that matters so much this week specifically. On Tuesday, I showed you the big picture, the split that's coming in the trades industry, the compounding advantage that separates system-driven businesses from manual ones, and the window that is still open right now. But it's closing fast. Today, I'm going to bring that all the way down to ground level and show you the exact system that creates that advantage. Not theory, not concepts, the actual mechanics of how this works inside of a real home service business and what it means for your revenue starting from the moment you turn it on. Because understanding that the industry is splitting is one thing, knowing exactly what to do about it is another. And by the end of this video, you're going to have both. So let me start with the thing I know is sitting in the back of your mind right now. Because every time I talk about AI answering phones, the first reaction from most trades business owners is the same. My customers won't like that. They don't want to talk to an AI. They want to talk to a real person. And I completely understand why you think that. Because the version of automated phone systems that most people have experienced is genuinely terrible. Press 1 for billing, press 2 for support, press hold while we transfer your call. That experience drives customers insane, and it should. But that is not what we're talking about. The AI receptionist I deploy inside trades businesses has a natural conversational voice. It doesn't read from a script in a robotic monotone. It listens, responds, adapts to what the customer says, and handles the entire intake process the way a well-trained human receptionist would. Except it does it every single time with zero variation at any hour of the day or night. The customers who interact with it don't hang up frustrated. They book appointments. And the business owners who have installed it consistently tell me the same thing. They wish they had done it sooner. So let me break down the actual mechanics of how this works, because I think when you see the specifics, it becomes pretty obvious why this is a game changer for trade businesses. When a customer calls your number, the AI answers immediately. No rings, no hold music, no voicemail. It greets them professionally using your business name. It then moves them through a qualification process. What services do they need? Where's the property located? What's the scope of work? When are they available for a visit or a call? All of that information gets captured in real time and logged into your CRM. If the job qualifies, meaning it meets the criteria you set for the types of work you take on, the AI offers available time slots from your calendar and books the appointment right then and there. The customer gets a confirmation, you get a notification. The whole thing happened without you or anyone on your team doing a single thing. Now, here's where it gets even more powerful. What happens to the leads that don't book on the first call? Most businesses lose them. The customer calls, gets voicemail, hangs up, and never thinks about that business again. With the right system in place, that same customer gets an automated follow-up text within minutes of the missed interaction, then another one at 24 hours, then another one at 48 hours. Each one professional, personalized, and designed to bring them back into the booking process. The leads that would have gone cold are now being recovered automatically while you're completely focused on doing the actual work. Now, I want to give you a real number because I think it makes the value of this undeniable. The average home service business misses somewhere between 25 and 40% of incoming calls. Let's just use 30% as a conservative number. If your business receives 50 calls a week, that's 15 calls going unanswered. If your average job value is $500 and even half of those missed calls were bookable jobs, that's $3,750 lost in revenue every single week, $15,000 a month, $180,000 a year from missed calls alone. Not from bad marketing, not from poor service, from not having someone available to pick up the phone. Now, I want you to think about what it would mean for your business to recover even half of that number. Because that is exactly what happens when you install a system that answers every call every time without exception. Now, I want to take this one level higher because the AI receptionist is just it's just the entry point into a much bigger conversation about what it means to build a business that can operate without you being the single point of failure for everything. And this is the part of the conversation that I think separates the business owners who are going to dominate their markets over the next 5 years from the ones who are going to keep running on a hamster wheel, wondering why growth feels so hard. Most trades business owners built their businesses on their own skills, their own relationships, and their own effort. And that is genuinely something to be proud of. But it also means that the business is fundamentally limited by what one person can do. You can only answer one call at a time. You can only follow up with so many leads in a day. You can only be in one place at once. The moment you install a system that handles the front end of your business automatically, you remove that ceiling. Suddenly, the number of leads your business can handle is not limited by your availability. The number of calls that get answered is not limited by whatever you're doing on a job. The number of follow-ups that go out is not limited by how much time you have at the end of your day. You've effectively cloned the most important parts of your operation and made them run without you. And that's when a business stops being a job and starts being a company. That's the shift I talked about on Tuesday. The businesses building this infrastructure today are not just solving a problem they have right now. They're building the foundation for every capability that gets added to these systems over the next 5 to 10 years. Every upgrade, every new automation, every new integration. The businesses that are already inside this ecosystem get all of it first. The businesses that wait, they get it last. And in a market where compounding advantage is the game, being last is not just inconvenient, it's fatal. So here's exactly what I want you to do right now. If you run a trades business, landscaping, roofing, plumbing, HVAC, construction, any home service category, and you're still answering your own phone, still losing calls when you're on a job, still watching leads go cold because you don't have the time to follow up, the solution is not to work harder. The solution is to install the infrastructure that does those jobs for you. Book a discovery call with me through the link in the description and in my bio. I'll walk you through the entire system and show you how it gets built inside your business and give you a clear picture of what it would mean for your revenue. The revenue was already there. The leads were already coming in. You were just not capturing them. And this is exactly what I was talking about on Tuesday when I said the gap between manual businesses and automated ones, it's going to grow wider and wider. It's about the compounding effect of capturing every opportunity every day that the manual business is letting slip through. One recovered lead is modest. 12 months of recovered leads, it's a completely different business. No fluff, no pressure, just real conversation. And if this video gave you something valuable this week, if Tuesday's video made you see the bigger picture and today's video showed you exactly what to do about it, then subscribe to the channel, because every single week I put out content specifically designed to help trades business owners build smarter, faster, and more profitably than their competition. Share this video with one other person in the trades who needs to hear it. The opportunity is here right now. The system exists right now. The window is open right now. The only question left is whether you're going to walk through it.